And now, it's time for another episode with the two brothers who ice fish from the same hole, who have kicked the same field goals, and who will have you laughing from start to finish. Bringing you the sports, music, and entertainment straight from their Eskimo hut. It's the Eskimo Brothers Podcast.
Yeah, baby. What is up out there, everybody? Welcome in. Woo! Welcome in, baby. What up? Eskimo Brothers Podcast, episode... Dude, we started a new century. 101 here. 101.
101, baby.
How's it going out there?
Making our way to 200.
200.
Why not?
I mean, we're going to 3,000.
Yeah, we're going till we both die.
Could be soon. Guys, it could be soon out there.
That could be a year, could be 5 years, could be 20 years. Who knows?
Yeah, you have to give me 1 second. When we started an episode, I got like 18 million buttons to push and make sure everything's good.
Yeah, he does all that. I'm just waiting for him to be ready.
Leaf is like, when do I talk?
Yeah, I don't know what to say. What do
I don't know with my hands.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do with my hands. No, we're just kidding. But yeah, we seriously do need a producer, so please work for free.
Yes. Until we start getting paid, then we could probably pay you.
Exactly. But welcome
Anyway.
in. Either way, we're here. We're going to do this no matter what, as you fucking know. We're here again. It's Sunday. Right on time, by the way. I might add 7 o'clock. I said,
Yes.
and we're right on fucking time.
There
baby.
you go, man. I mean,
It's time to begin. Is it in? I get a little bit. Anyways, just a little preview of some vocals that's coming up after this episode.
yeah. So we
And
I
the
mean,
previous vocals of Leaf yesterday. And dude, this guy had, but we're so lucky. Leaf stopped in to record this episode. He had 2 gigs Friday and Saturday. Here we sit on Sunday. Leaf, you've had 2 gigs. You're famous, and I want you to tell us how that went.
my voice is intact actually, and it's pretty shocking.
Yeah, really.
But I got a major story here, and I'm going to try to get through this because we got a lot of shit to talk about, obviously.
Yeah, we do.
But so Friday, yeah, I had a gig on Friday, had a gig on Saturday, Thursday.
He's more famous than you can imagine, people.
Yeah, people bras get thrown at me, panties. It's crazy.
By the way, I just want to say this real quick because I had my daughter this weekend.
Yes.
And so she was asking me, like, because I told her, I was like, Leaf's coming over about noonish or whatever today. And she was like, oh, really? She was like, why don't y'all record sometimes yesterday? I was like, well, Leaf had a gig Friday and Saturday. She was like, gig? What do you mean? I was like, well, he plays guitar and sings. And she was like, oh, my God. So he's like famous. And I was like, he is. Yes, he is. I was like, tell all your friends.
Yeah,
He's famous. She was like, wait, does he have an album? I was like, he actually does.
I do have.
And she was like, are you kidding me? I'm like, no, dude, look it up. So anyways, I just want to let you know, the name is out there.
Hey, tell her next time I come over and she's here, I'll sign something.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I was like, I got the shirt in there. I was like, I got the Sharpie. We'll hang it up.
I need to bring her a small Leaf Allen shirt. I'll do that.
Exactly. Yeah,
All right.
for sure.
So anyway,
She'll wear it in school, bro. And everybody be like, oh my God.
like, oh my God, I know this guy.
This is how we're going to grow.
Yeah.
Because also at the same time, you'll be like, listen to the podcast.
Exactly.
Anyways, Leaf is famous and he had 2 gigs. So I want him to explain what happened.
Yeah, so Friday after work, I had ordered some string. I needed to restring my guitar. You got to do that, right? And so Friday after work, I had the strings. I restring my guitar. I go to tune it because after you restring it, you got to tune it. If you don't know out there, I hit the button on my built-in like tuner in my guitar, and it showed a red light, and where the red light is battery. So I was like, fuck, my batteries are dead.
Oh, okay.
So then I'm looking around the house. No AA batteries is what it takes. Then my mom lives next door. I text her, hey, you got any AA batteries by any chance? And she's like, no, I don't. So then I was like, all right, whatever. I'm going to stop by a gas station on my way to the gig and get some batteries. So I do that, get to the gig, unload everything, set up everything, get ready for sound check, and I change the batteries in my guitar to tune it and get ready to do sound check. I put 2 fresh new batteries in there, still says dead. So then I take those out.
2 fresh batteries.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I bought a 4-pack because as a musician, you always get backup stuff. You got
Smart.
backup cords, cables, everything.
Smart.
So I put those 2 batteries in, same thing.
We don't have that here about the podcast, by the way.
No. We're
If
fucked.
a cord dies, we're dead.
Yeah, we're fucked.
We'll see you guys next time.
Yeah. But then, so then I put new batteries in. I tried it, and I was like, maybe the tuner's dead, but maybe it still work.
Yeah.
Because in an acoustic electric guitar, you need batteries to have it to work as far as you get sound through the speaker.
Right.
So I plugged it up anyway, made sure all my stuff was turned on, unmuted. Speaker was on, PA was on, everything's on. I'm getting no sound from the guitar. I'm like,
You gotta love that.
okay. So then I go get my backup guitar, which the strings are old as shit on that. So if it works, then I'm like, I'll just put the strings that I just put on my main guitar on the backup guitar. Well, I pull that one out and I turn the tuner on for that and it comes on. I'm like, oh, well, then this probably works, right? And then so I plug it up and I start strumming. No sound. No sound coming through the fucking PA. 2 guitars.
No sound.
No sound coming out of either of them.
Different guitars.
2 different guitars. And yeah, no, I could tune my guitar with an app on my phone, but the pickups were not working in both guitars, so no speaker.
Yeah.
Like, it was no sound coming out of the speaker.
Right.
So, and check this out. This place that I play at on Friday night, it's a wine bar. I've only talked to the owner through like email or text message.
Yeah.
She books me through text. She'll text me and say, hey, I got these dates open, and I pick one or whatever. Well, I've never met her in person. Guess what? She shows up that night.
She's like, this guy can't even go live.
First of all,
whatever.
she's an absolute smoke show, by the way. I'm going to just say.
I knew you were going to say
Yeah,
that. I just had a feeling, bro. I had a
She's hot.
feeling.
Her husband was there, so I was like, damn it. But anyway, I walked up to her. I'm like, hey, because I was supposed to start at 7:30 p.m. It's already past 7:30. And I walk up to her. I'm like, hey, I'm having some technical difficulties. I'm going to try to get going here pretty soon. She's like, oh, don't worry about it, whatever. And she's drinking. And like her and her husband just showed up to, I think, to have a good time. But they were sitting outside. I was set up inside.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, I fuck with it for a few more minutes. I can't get sound, dude. So I'm like, now this place on Friday nights, man, it's kind of hit or miss. So it was pretty slow. At the time, there was like a married couple sitting at this table. And that was really only.
And this is a wine bar.
Yeah.
Like a
People
wine.
don't show up at a wine bar and just pound, right? This is not like a bar.
A wine bar puts me to. First of all, when I think about a wine bar, I'm going to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I'm not sitting there like swirling around my glass, like
Yeah.
smelling it. Man,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
smells like. Oh, is there a hint of like provolone in there?
Yeah.
Or some elderberries? Like I'm just like that's not me.
Yeah.
My palate, I don't have it. First of all, if it tastes good, it tastes good. The wine though, I've told you many times, I've tried.
Yeah.
I can't stand wine. I've tried.
I like it. I mean, it's like a every once in a while thing, but like you can't just pound wine.
But it's
you're,
like-
you're gonna
like
get
you
drunk
said, like-
so fast.
It's kind of weird that they have a live musician there because it's like, yeah, no one's gonna sit there and drink like. Well, I mean, shit. I guess I shouldn't say no one, but most of the people are not gonna sit there and drink like. We need 3 bottles of wine.
Yeah.
Like buckets of beer or
Well,
something.
the
You know
funny
what I
thing
mean?
about that is that married couple, the only couple that was there at that time.
They
now,
stayed
now,
forever, of
yeah,
course?
they did, and they
Oh,
were.
of course.
I was like, Jesus Christ, they're probably hammered.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, people did come in and out, but so anyway, they were the only people there at the time.
Yeah.
So then I walk up to Taylor, who I talked about, a Thursday night, I think.
Yeah, you're bartender.
The bartender, she's
Yeah.
cool as shit. I was like, hey, you know what? I'm just gonna kind of sit right here where I'm set up at and just play unplugged. It was quiet inside the place.
Yeah.
There's only those 2 people there, so I was like, fuck it. So I did. It's basically me sitting around like a fire pit or whatever, just playing
Right.
without a mic or anything. And
They loved it, right?
Yeah, I played a couple songs and I said, "Hey Taylor, does it sound good?" And she's like, "We can hear you just fine. Like it's quiet in here." I'm like, "All right." So I just kept doing it, dude.
Nice.
And for 2 straight hours, I played just unplugged, bro. It was kind of the weirdest gig I've ever played.
Did we figure out what's wrong with the sound?
Not yet.
Okay.
So that's the thing. So last night I had a gig, Saturday night, as a private party. Our buddy Nachi's wine party that he does.
Yep.
I'm playing these.
Yeah,
wine
what's up
things.
with wine? By the way, who's out there wine? Nachi, but Nachi does list sometimes, I think.
Yeah.
Nachi, stop being a bitch, bro. Throw a beer party, and then I'll show up.
Well, he had plenty of beer there because that's what I was drinking.
Well, I mean, yes, of course. But I'm
anyway,
just saying, stop saying it's wine
but-
festival.
Luckily, I was playing
Okay.
with our buddy Justin.
You okay?
Yeah. And so I texted him in the morning. I'm like, "Hey man, both of my guitars are shot. Like they don't work." And I was like, "Do you have an extra one?" He's like, "Yeah, I got this old Martin you could play." And I was like, "Okay, cool." I was like, "A Martin though? Like that's an expensive guitar." And he's like, "Yeah, it's
Yeah.
my grandpa's or whatever." And I was like, "Yeah, I don't want to play that, dude. That's sentimental." obviously.
Shout out to Justin for even offering that.
Yeah. So I was like, he's
I
like,
love that guy so much.
yeah, and he
I miss
texts me.
him.
He texts me later, and he's like, "Yeah, it's all strung up. I got it tuned up. It's ready to go." I'm like, "Well, I appreciate it, man." Because so the next day on Saturday morning, I woke up and I got my tools out. I pulled out all the stuff to make sure everything was connected right and everything, and everything looked intact. So I was like, I guess these things just quit on me, dude. So anyway,
Weird.
so I get to Nachi's. Justin shows up. He shows me the guitar. I'm like, I was so nervous to play because he said this guitar was made the year he was born. So what is Justin, like 41 or 2?
Yeah, he's yeah, I think he's 40.
So I'm playing a 40 fucking year old guitar that was his grandpa's, which is super sentimental to him. Obviously, I'm like, if this thing breaks in my hands, I'm gonna fucking flip out. But
Yeah, what about some drunk chick's like, "Eh," she like cuts the neck off. You're like, no.
Yeah, I'd be like, you bitch.
Yeah, but at least Justin would say that. Because
Yeah.
Justin would be like, you stupid bitch.
But anyway, it sounded good. I played it. We played for 2 hours that night, and it went off good. But now I still have 2 broken guitars that this week I got to go to like Guitar Center or somewhere to see what the fuck's going on with them.
Jesus Christ.
But I got through the gigs. That's all that happened.
Yeah.
This was
Got through
good.
the kids, got some money.
Got some money. I didn't have to cancel anything.
No cancellations.
Made it happen. But yeah, I have 2 broken guitars that, I mean, yeah, their pickups are broken or something. I have no clue.
Moral of the story is sub to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/@Eskimo Brothers Podcast. If you're not out there listening already or watching us, we really appreciate your subscription. It's free, by the way. I just want to throw that out there.
Yeah.
It's free. So we can get Leaf a new guitar.
Yes.
Or
That was
to
mine.
fix his guitar.
Yeah. And it was my first gig playing a Martin for the first time. I've only played Martins when I went to like Guitar Center and just fucking around with them.
Yeah, shout out to Justin for that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Thank you, Justin. I appreciate you.
Yeah. He's
And
not listening.
we made some cash.
He's not listening.
He's not listening at all.
We'll send him this clip.
But hey,
We'll send him this clip.
yeah, he got me through the gig last night, and I appreciate it.
We'll
So,
send him the clip. And also that body's tight.
that body's tight.
As we said last week. By the way, if anybody listened to episode 100, I hope you liked it.
Yeah.
We were obviously really, really wasted during that episode.
Yeah.
We're not that bad this week. We're getting there.
We're gonna by the end of this probably because
Yeah. By the end of this, I'll be where I started on episode 100. That's true.
because later on in this episode you're gonna find out why we both started drinking because of our teams.
Yes,
But,
exactly.
By the way,
But we were also, I mean, Jesus, it was episode 100. We knew.
oh yeah, you have
We
to.
were celebrating our balls.
That's
off.
like a tradition. Every 50 episodes we're gonna have to get fucking shit
Exactly.
faced.
exactly.
And talk about Mario apparently.
yeah,
People
I know.
love that.
It's good that you did that. Glad you had a good time. Glad you figured it out.
I got through the weekend at least.
Yeah,
That's all
of
I
course.
cared about. Yeah.
Of course, made a little extra cash
And then I'm here.
here.
Voice is
Drinking
intact.
as well.
Yeah. Well,
By
yeah,
the way, on Thursday, if you hung out with us on Thursday night during our NFL stream, I was like, Leaf's not drinking on Sunday. No way. Well, he showed up today with 20 beers.
well, Thursday night we drank a ton of beer.
We did.
And I paid for it on Friday, man. All day Friday I was hungover. I worked all day. I was so tired. And I had the gig on Friday. I did not drink at all on Friday because I'm not going to drink wine while I'm playing.
Hell no.
And then Saturday I only had like a 6-pack of Tall Boys. That's all I had. And then I went home early and got some rest last night, so that's why I'm able to
Yeah.
show up here and drink some beers.
Yeah, I was actually thankful that it was my weekend with my daughter because
Yeah.
you guys know out there I don't drink around my daughter.
Yeah.
So we went to the Rangers game last night. Had a great time. I got to take her. Been wanting to take her all year. Finally got to take her. Awesome game. Rangers, by the way, we're going to get into that. So I had a good weekend as well. I got a lot of sleep. Oh, thank God for that.
Yes.
Tonight's a different story, but it was a good time.
We're going to be hungover tomorrow for sure.
Well, of
So,
course.
cheers,
It's called
everybody.
football season.
Yeah.
It's called football season. Our bodies are ready.
Oh,
know?
yeah. I mean, yeah, our livers know what's coming, bro.
Exactly.
They're used to this already by now.
Okay, man. Well, there's our weekend rundown, or week rundown, I guess you will, from the last 100 episode. And like I said, thanks for hanging out with us for 100 episodes. We're starting a new century right now, bitches. So let's go.
Let's do it.
Okay. A few things to get to before we get into the sports because, dude, I'm going to go off. As always, by the way, if you're waiting on the Cowboys talk, just hang in there. It's coming. Believe me.
Ooh, you're going to love it.
All right. One of the things we've been talking about a lot is Deadpool 3. And I just want to say, I saw a couple snippets this past week with some more rumors out there about how badass this movie's going to be. Okay, first thing I saw this week, Carl Urban is set to play a Wolverine variant in Deadpool 3, which means Carl Urban will be playing Wolverine, basically kind of like the multiverse kind of thing.
Yeah, like in a alternate universe, probably like the way like the Flash did.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah.
Exactly. Carl Urban will be a kind of a Wolverine variant, which if you look at a picture of Carl Urban, makes perfect sense.
If there's anybody that could pull off doing Wolverine, it would be Carl Urban for sure.
Exactly. And I just got to say, when I heard this news and the next one that I'm about to say, I got to say, dude, I think Deadpool 3 may right the ship as far as Marvel movies.
Right. This sounds
That's what we're
like,
thinking. We're thinking that.
It sounds like it's going to be an epic fucking movie, dude. And
Yes.
I mean, and it makes sense because this is the first time Deadpool's going to be in the MCU, the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Yeah.
So they got to go big, right? And it's Ryan Reynolds. He knows what he's fucking doing, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why he got Hugh Jackman to come out of retirement because Logan was his last thing. It's supposed to be his last thing as far as Wolverine.
Last thing. Now, that's not the only thing.
Right.
I got another one up here.
Hell yeah.
Okay, actually, I got two more. Sorry, I forgot to mention one more.
Oh, okay.
Also rumored to appear in this film is Wesley Snipes as Blade.
Holy shit.
Yes, that as well as what we've already talked about before.
God damn, he hasn't played Blade in how long? It's been a while.
I mean, yeah, I don't remember the last one.
15
Yeah.
years, 20 years maybe?
Dude, if you've ever seen the original Blade, so good.
Yes.
Wesley Snipes also cheats on his taxes, but you know what?
He did his time. Leave him alone.
He did his time, and props, because fuck the government.
Right.
So Wesley Snipes is rumored to come back as Blade in this movie, and then there's
Crazy.
another one. Another one. Channing Tatum is finally going to play Gambit in this movie, which, by the way, that was a project forever. That Gambit will
Yeah.
get his own private film, like kind of like Wolverine, the origin, and then Gambit would get his, and Channing Tatum was the guy. And Channing Tatum actually was like super, like, it was kind of like Ryan Reynolds with Deadpool. Channing Tatum really wanted to play Gambit,
Yes.
and I really wanted that actually
I did too.
because Gambit. When I was growing up, Gambit was always one of my favorite X-Men characters.
Yeah.
Guys, we're nerding out right now, so relax.
Yeah, well, in that one Wolverine movie, what's his name played Gambit.
Oh yeah, Tyler Kitsch.
yes.
Taylor Kitsch.
Which
Which
I
was
thought-
not bad.
I thought he did good.
Yeah.
But I was super, whenever you were talking about when they announced Channing Tatum as Gambit and then he was going to get his own standalone movie.
But he was also writing it, producing it,
Yeah, yeah.
and doing everything because he was like, I want to play this character.
Yeah. So I was super pumped about that. And they scrapped it for some reason. I don't even remember what the reason was, but
They changed directors a couple times. There
Yeah,
was
yeah.
some studio. I mean, God, can you imagine the politics behind all that?
exactly, yeah.
Right.
So That gives me hope. If he
want
gets
it.
into this movie, maybe they'll revisit the whole standalone movie, which would
I
be
want
amazing.
it, bro. That, by the way, like I'm just saying, guys. Hey, by the way, guys, we're nerding out a little bit right now. If you grew up,
You know what we do on this thing.
exactly. If you grew up like me and Leaf with the X-Men, which I did, I
Yes.
watched the X-Men cartoons when I was growing up.
Yeah.
Gambit was one of my favorite characters ever, dude.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever Channing Tatum was like all in on that, I'm like, dude, fuck yeah.
Yeah,
Because I
yeah.
want that. I want that so bad. And I think he's a good person to play that character because, I mean, Channing Tatum's a great actor.
He is. He's done it all.
Yeah.
I mean,
And by the way, Gambit in the comics was a good-looking guy. And I'm like, well, Channing Tatum is a good-looking guy.
exactly.
Every chick out there wants to fuck Channing Tatum.
They do.
So I'm pumped about that. So he's rumored to be in Deadpool 3 as well. And just like I said, overall, Leaf, when Deadpool 3 drops, it's probably going to be, and we said this about The Flash, but unfortunately we missed on that,
Yeah. Yeah.
which I don't understand because we both liked it.
Yeah, it was great.
But obviously Deadpool is a little different because it's Marvel and Ryan Reynolds and
Yeah.
they've been so big. I think this movie is going to be amazing.
Yeah. This might get those comic book movies back on track.
I hope.
And hopefully, that's what I'm hoping.
I hope.
Like, at least get Marvel back on track because dude, in the last the year or two, they've gone way, way off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't liked a lot of their stuff.
No, we both have said that. We're
Yeah.
like, Marvel's been shit.
Yeah, it has.
And we know it's because they've pumped out too much content.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff that people don't want and kind of overburned everybody a little bit. Like we need to get back to the writing that's amazing and the character building and
Yes.
everything like that. And I hope this is what it does because if you have, like we've said, if you have Hugh Jackman, Ryan Reynolds, the leads, and then rumored all these other, and there's more rumors out there, by the way.
Yeah, and
Like
this is
Ian
supposed to.
McKellen's coming in as Magneto.
Yeah, like I said,
Like,
this
we'll
is
see.
supposed to pull in the X-Men into the MCU. That's
Yeah.
going to be insane.
I mean, that's what I've waited on for a while.
Yeah. Because the
And
X-Men are great. A lot of good
That's
characters.
what I, dude. Just go to our childhood.
Exactly.
X-Men
Yeah.
and I mean, that's huge, dude.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been waiting on that for a while. And all these rumors that we're getting, dude, I'm so stoked.
It's exciting.
And I'm like, it's exciting. And thank God because we want it. I want it. I mean,
Yes.
I need this
Yeah.
in my life. Okay. So there you go. There's a little bit of a little thing there for you.
There you go.
And we're going to talk about that all the time, bro.
Oh,
Because I mean, dude, if you're out there and you watch the comic book movies like us, then you understand. You
Right.
understand. You get it, guys. Like, by the way, me and Leaf are always going to talk about this on this podcast
Yeah.
because we fucking love those movies.
It's good stuff, dude.
Yeah. So there you go. Okay, man. Also wanted to follow up on this right quick. Do we remember Danny Masterson out there, everybody? We talked about that. Guy's guilty. Probably, what was he sentenced to, like, 30 years to life, I believe?
30 years, yeah.
To life?
30 years to life, yeah.
Yeah. So, he, like you said, what is he, like, how old is he?
He's
Up there?
mid-40s, maybe
So
close
he's-
to 50.
Rest of his life, basically.
Pretty much.
So I got this story here that came out this week. Convicted rapist and disgraced actor, which we can't say. We can underline that word, disgraced.
Yeah.
Danny Masterson had been living separately from his wife, Bijou Phillips, for 5 years. The former 70s show star was sentenced to 30 years to life in prison earlier this month for raping 2 women. We all know this. Through it all, his wife, Phillips, stood by him that whole time, bursting into tears when his sentence was handed down. And I do remember seeing that as well.
Yeah.
But according to the divorce papers she filed following his 30 years to life sentence, the couple had been living apart for 5 years.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
The couple bought the home. They bought a home together in 2016, but apparently they've been living separately since then. Anyways, by the end of this, she's filed for divorce now. So she stood by his side, bro. But whenever he got 30 years to life, I think it was like I'm out.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's going to be in prison, and you're basically not going to have a husband living with you.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's...
Yeah, what do you think about this, by the way?
Well, and I did
If she's standing by your side the whole time and then like you get guilty and you're like, wait, what?
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I'm thinking is what happened.
I mean, I guess as soon as the verdict's dropped, you're like, well, she's obviously not going to stay with me. You know what I mean? Like, and I did see something that he did say, like, I saw that coming, you know, basically, right? 30 years to life. I mean, 30 years.
Well,
minimum.
they weren't living together for 5 years.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Good, but Hollywood relationships are weird anyway.
Yeah.
But
she was with him the whole time they were going to court and everything, like holding his arm and shit, and like hand and everything.
Weird. I mean, like, it's so weird.
It's like a fucking it's like let's act basically.
Yeah. Well, that's what they do.
It's like, what kind of fucking life do you live, dude?
Yeah. So I mean, he saw this coming. He's not surprised at all.
Yeah.
So he's gonna spend the rest of his life in prison, and she's gonna go find another dude. So.
Yeah, I know he had a mistrial the first time. But the second time, it was like I don't remember why the hell the mistrial was the first trial.
Yeah.
I can't remember. I thought it was because of the COVID shit and like something was going on. They were like, oh, it's a mistrial or something.
Yeah.
And then everything. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know the whole details behind it. I just thought this was funny, guys, that like the second trial, obviously he's guilty now. I mean,
Yeah.
and then now his wife's like, divorce.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but she was with him, holding his hands and his arm the whole time.
I guess
And
maybe she thought there was
and
a
they have
chance.
kids together.
Yeah. And maybe she thought there was a chance that he was going to get off, you know, and get found not guilty.
Yeah, I mean,
But-
probably
So
because
then,
money, Hollywood,
right? Yeah.
not anymore.
And there's a big whole thing about because he's a Scientologist, so there's a big thing behind that and everything. But now he's done, bro, and so she's leaving, and I don't blame her. I mean, what are you gonna do, you dude? Like you can't have a relationship with
I'm out.
somebody. I mean, I know some girls do.
I'll be like, fuck this shit, I'm out.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah, so there you go. He's gone. By the way, in prison, he's free reign. He can fuck whatever he sees in front of him or get fucked. Because that may happen.
It might happen.
Because people in prison, from what we've heard, and, you know, not just us, just in general, they don't like rapists.
Yeah.
And they really don't like people that mess with kids.
Right.
Or like Danny Masterson didn't do that. I'm just saying they don't like rapists. Really, I don't think.
Nah.
Or they're like, oh, really? You're going to rape a chick? I'll rape you. And that's
Yeah.
kind of what happens.
Yeah, exactly.
But like you said, like, he'll probably be in like special protection and
Well,
shit.
because he's such a high profile dude, you know, he's
Yeah.
an actor, he's famous. It's not like he's like some,
Not for long.
he's not a
They'll
stranger.
do that for a little bit and they'll be like, fuck this guy. Get him in General Pop.
Right.
I'll be like,
30 years
fuck.
is a long time, so yeah.
Yeah. Good luck.
Once that celebrity status wears off, then you're like, all right, you're going into Gen Pop.
Yeah, exactly.
Good luck.
Exactly. So good luck. Once
Yeah.
again, by the way, your wife is leaving you now. And like you said, I guess he thought it was. And I
There's
just
a
feel,
chance.
I actually
I
feel
mean-
bad for the kids. That's kind of the end of the day.
Right.
You feel bad for the kids because their dad's in prison. They're never going to know who he is, really.
Yeah, probably not.
So that sucks.
Yep.
So, anyways. Okay, man. You wanted to talk about Alex Murdaugh
Yeah, we
and the
talked
Murdaugh
about.
murders.
Yeah, we talked about that.
And I actually watched the second season, but you didn't.
No, I haven't seen it yet.
So, okay.
But we did talk about that. The Alex Murdaugh who killed his wife and one of his sons, and he got charged and he got found guilty of murdering them. So he's in prison already forever.
2 life sentences.
Yes, 2 life sentences. But then this last week he did plead guilty because the biggest thing was he was saying he never did any sort of financial stuff with his firm. Like he was always innocent of those crimes, the fraud and whatever. But he did plead guilty this last week on federal fraud and money laundering charges. So he's gonna get way more fucking time, by the way, which he's never getting out of prison anyway. But
He's never getting out of prison.
yeah,
Ever.
so Yeah, the disgraced former South Carolina attorney who was convicted in March of murdering his wife and son pleaded guilty to nearly 24 fraud and money laundering charges Thursday morning in a federal courtroom in Charleston.
Okay.
So the plea is related to a scheme in which Murdaugh and a bank employee allegedly defrauded his personal injury clients and laundered more than $7 million of funds, according to an indictment. Murdaugh was accused of using the settlement funds for his personal benefit, including using the proceeds to pay off personal loans and for personal expenses and cash withdrawals.
We kind of knew this.
Yeah. So he agreed
He was stealing money.
He agreed to plead guilty to 22 charges in all.
Jesus.
And so the majority of the charges carry a maximum federal sentence of 20 years. 4 of the charges carry a maximum sentence of 30 years. He hasn't been sentenced yet, but he's gone forever. This guy's dying in prison.
Yeah, well, he was already 2 life sentences for the murders.
He's fucked.
So now it's you're done. And by the way, in the second season, which just came out on Netflix, by the way, the Murder on Murders thing, second season just dropped this past week.
Yeah.
I just happened to see it when I was scrolling. I'm like, oh, that's already out? And it was like out that day, I think.
Right.
And I was like, oh, shit. Because we talked about that. I
Right,
just told
we
him,
did.
Guys, we drink a lot.
Yeah, we
and
did.
I forget dates. So anyways, I watched it. It's only 3 episodes. The second season is only like 3 episodes.
Yeah. The first one wasn't that long either.
It was like, 5 or 6,
yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
So the second season, 3 episodes. It literally follows basically his trial, or the murder, and then his trial, the murderers, I should say, and then his trial, and then it gives interviews from the kids that were in the boating accident.
Right.
They're back in it.
Mhm.
Just like a couple of them, not all of them.
Right.
And then one of the housekeepers is in it, and then a couple other people are in it that know the family really, really well. And then after that, it's just the trial, like the court videos, basically.
Right.
And the lawyers, some of the lawyers. So it's actually really good. I mean, of course it's good. I mean, Netflix doesn't fuck around.
No, they're good.
And it's really good, dude. And it shows like all the stuff that you've seen if you follow the trials and everything, how the evidence stacked up against him, and how he completely lied. He's like, yeah, I wasn't there on that night at all. I was sleeping on my couch, and then I woke up and went to my mom's, and my wife and son went to the kennels. But I went to my mom's house for 45 minutes. Well, the lady that was at his mom's house, because he did go to his mom's house, but he wasn't there for 45 minutes. The lady at his mom's house was the one that basically ratted him completely out.
Yeah.
Because she was like, I'm not going to lie. Because he had asked her to lie. He's like, please lie for me. Tell everybody I was there for 45 minutes, whenever he was only there for 20 minutes.
Right.
And she was like, I'm not lying. And so she didn't lie for him in court. And she was like, he was only there for 20 minutes, basically. Well, and then the state found the son's phone or whatever, and they actually coded it or whatever, found out his passcode and opened the phone. That's when they found the video of the kennel.
Right,
the kennel
right,
video.
Yeah.
That's whenever they found the kennel video, which was dated and time-stamped and everything at 8:44. And you see like the son's like holding a video up to a dog or whatever, because they had so many dogs. Because they're big hunter. We all know the story. They're massive land or whatever. They hunt, and all that, and they have dogs. So he was at the kennel, he hold it up to the dog or whatever. He's like, "Get it back, boy," or whatever. And then all of a sudden, in the background, you hear the mom. You hear the mom being like, "Oh, that's a chickie. He's got a chickie in the mouth or whatever." And the mom's just talking general. Mm. And then in the background, of course, you hear like, "Bubba, hey, Bubba, come on!" And it's like clearly the fucking dad's voice. And so he immediately, when that video came out in the trial, like the courtroom was dead silent. Like, obviously that's his voice.
Yeah.
So he, for some dumbass fucking reason, this guy was a fucking lawyer, by the way, stupid fuck. Mm-hmm. He went on, he took the stand. And then of course they were like, "Is that you on the video?" He was like, "It was me. I lied." And I was like, "So you're the only person in the vicinity of the 5 to 10 minute time frame of the murders.
Yeah.
Yet we're supposed to believe that somebody else did it."
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
obviously he did it. Now, the murder weapons, by the way, have never been found.
Right.
The 2 guns never been found. So he had help to get rid of the murder weapons.
Yeah.
Now, we don't know who that is.
I would imagine it's his other kid.
Well, it could be that, or there's another guy that was like the family helper
Uh-huh.
who's in this second season,
Right.
who did everything for the family. Everything
yeah.
he asked.
One of those guys.
He's
yeah.
denied it. He's actually in the documentary and they asked him that. And he's like, I didn't do nothing. Nope. And I'm like,
That's smart for him because there's no proof.
I
Like
mean,
the weapons are gone.
there's no proof. And then also Alec, who's in prison, has never said that.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but those have never been recovered.
That's crazy.
So yeah, the murder weapons have never been recovered, but there's only one person
Yeah.
that's on the video. That the video damned him for life.
Yeah.
Like you're in the video, like you're fucked. Not in the video, but the audio.
Yeah.
So the whole courtroom thing, that was really cool to see in the second season if you have never seen it. And then the money laundering thing actually does come up.
Yeah.
That guy that I'm talking about that helped him, he's the one that cashed all the checks.
Right.
And he's actually in trouble for money laundering too. He's got charges against him, all that shit.
Oh, probably. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's more to the story.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, there's a deep list. This is corrupt, bro.
Right. Yeah.
This
of
is
course it
corruption.
Yeah. I'm going to watch that this week for sure.
You should, because
Yeah.
it's all corruption.
Yeah.
I mean, of course. Of
Yeah.
course, that family.
Yeah.
His son kills people on boat and he gets away with it.
Yeah. That's wild.
Yeah. Because their family's so powerful in that area.
Yeah.
I mean, they always have been. It's worth it. Watch it. We already told you to watch season 1, but watch season 2. Of course, I think it's 3 episodes, and it follows that, and then it goes into that shit, and it's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, fuck that guy. He needs to be in prison for the rest of his life. Dude.
Yeah. Well, he is.
Yeah.
He's going
Good.
to. Yeah. He's definitely dying in there.
While you're at it, put Mitch McConnell in there.
Yeah. And a lot of other of those type of people.
Exactly. So there you go. Okay. All right, man. You got anything else before we get into sports?
No. The next thing, I mean, the only other thing I have is a sports related thing. Yeah.
Let's go. We're going to start off with, as we always do, and not always, but anyways, just want to say real quick, Texas Rangers and the MLB playoff race. This is a big deal because we're sitting here right now as we speak. We've got 7 games left after today. The Texas Rangers have been amazing lately. And everyone was freaking out before this. But the Texas Rangers just swept the Mariners, the biggest series of the season right now. The Mariners got swept. The Astros just got swept by the Royals, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Which is a beautiful thing.
As we sit right now, Leaf, we've got the division lead back, 2.5 lead.
Yes.
Because of that. Because the Astros got swept, we swept the Mariners. There's 7 games left. We have 3 games everything's on the road, by the way.
Right.
We're going to at LA Angels, which, by the way, shouldn't be a big deal. And then at the Mariners for 4 games. That scares me a little bit, depending on what happens here.
Yes. Because when we go to play the Angels, which is tomorrow, starts tomorrow. That series starts on Monday.
Yeah, the boys should already be on a flight.
Right. But here's the thing, too. The Astros play the Mariners. So there's 2 division leads. We kind of need the Mariners to kind of take control of that series.
We just need them to split it.
Because since we
We
swept
need
them,
to split, right?
Yeah. We need a split.
Yeah.
Because the Mariners are 3 games back. The Astros are 2.5 games back.
Right.
So we need them to split for sure.
We need to split, and then we need
And
to
then we
sweep
need
the
to sweep
Angels.
the Angels, and we'll be in great shape.
Yeah,
Going into the last 4 games against the Mariners in Seattle.
exactly.
But-
if we do that, by the way, it's almost all over. We get the division at that point.
Yeah, 100%. So, yeah, I mean, they've turned it on in these last couple of weeks, which is great to see. The Astros and Mariners have not stepped up to take over, which is another good thing to see. So there's a real good chance this team can take this division, and that's what I want. I would love for them to get another ALS title,
and I
go into the season as the division lead.
And, hey, by the way, here we sit with 7 games to go, and I just want to point out, we've talked about this because we talk every week on this podcast about how so many people wrote this team off back when they were in their big slump.
Yes.
And I've seen the Twitter things, and I've screenshotted it. I know people out there have texted me about it.
Yeah.
The fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah.
We've said this on this podcast. This team is not done. There's so much baseball left. They'll turn it around. Like, it's fine. They can turn it around.
Yeah.
Bruce Bochy's a great manager.
Yeah.
Relax. And then here we are, 7 games left, 2.5 up. Sorry.
Right.
But who was right?
Well, and the other thing was, like, we were watching. I mean, obviously, we were watching the other teams, the Astros and the Mariners. When the Rangers went in a slump, the Astros and Mariners, they weren't exactly fucking dominating.
No one ran away
series.
with the division.
Yeah, nobody took off. So we're like, there's still a great chance here. We definitely talked about the bullpen and how shitty it was.
Oh, yeah, of course.
And it's still not perfect right now, but they've won 5 straight. And, so they're...
Bullpens looked pretty good.
Yeah, they've not looked bad in the last 5 games, for sure. They still give us some runs or whatever, but, like, right now, there's still a huge chance that we can win this division, and it's because, Astros and Mariners have just dropped the ball, dude.
The Astros especially.
Mm-hmm.
They've lost 9 out of their last 11.
Yeah.
And they got swept by the Royals.
And
by the way, the
here's-
Royals just swept the Astros. The Royals have 102 losses on the season.
Yeah.
They just swept the Astros.
That's choking right there.
That is awful.
At least the Rangers went into a series, which these last 3 games against the Mariners, you had to go in and you had to win this series, and they swept it. So that's stepping up to me.
It's very telling.
Yeah, that's very telling.
To me.
Yeah, I think so too, yeah.
It's at home. Obviously, it's a big deal.
Yes.
We're going on the road for the last 7 games.
Yeah.
Like, don't fuck it up.
The offense is back to where it's supposed to be.
Well, we have everybody fully healthy.
Yeah, everybody's 100% healthy.
In like the last week, all of our all-stars on offense, first time they've been in the lineup since like August something, way before.
Because Young was out for so long.
Young was out. Heim was hurt.
Yep.
Seager was hurt. Like, it's half of the all-stars. Garcia missed time.
Yep.
We're back to fully healthy. Just want to point out the fact that we've talked about this before already, but Evan Carter got called up. Guys, real deal. Hit a home run again today.
Yeah. No, this is not a flash in the pan. He's been up here and he's been producing every fucking game.
He's got on base every game.
Yes.
I think 15 games.
Yeah.
Every game he's on base.
Come on.
That's a franchise record, by the way.
Yeah.
A kid's real.
Yeah, he's fucking
real.
right. Yeah.
That's exciting.
It's been fun to watch. He's added to this offense now that you got.
He's so pumped.
And you got everybody else 100% now. Who knows what's going to happen? So,
yeah.
I love it, dude. I'm glad Carter's up here. I hope he never has to go back down.
He's never going back down.
He's got a real good shot to be one of our starting outfielders next year.
He's never going back down.
No.
And that's what I said. I was like, I hope he's not ever going to go back down, dude.
It's been really fun to watch him do his thing up there.
We're at 87 wins right now, which is over both of our predictions.
Yes.
Actually.
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
Yeah.
We wanted that.
Yeah.
It's not like we were like, fuck, we missed it. And like, I was like, I even said to him, I just like, I hope I'm wrong.
Yeah.
I want him to be up.
Yeah.
Crazy to me, but our offense is really good and everything. And 7 games to go, 2.5 game lead. By the time this episode comes out on audio, we're live right now on YouTube, so whatever. I will be shocked if we're not at least in the same position while we go into whatever happens against the Astros Mariners. That's a big deal, dude.
Yeah.
To determine our thing. Like, because we have the last series, 4 games against the Astros.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it is.
So I hope we go into that series and like, you only have to win 1 to win the division or something like that. I don't think it's going to happen that way, but we'll see. Right?
Yeah.
Why is that funny? Oh, chat?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll get to that in a minute.
Yeah, I keep looking at it. I knew this was going to happen.
Okay, all right. But I'm just saying, like, the Rangers are officially, like, back on the right track because the lineup is fully healthy. Evan Carter's getting on base. once he gets on base, dude, Marcus Simeon's up, Seager's up. Seager, again, of course, hitting. Dude, Seager's a god, bro.
Mm-hmm.
He's on another fucking level.
Yeah, dude. I'm so glad that guy's on our team. I mean,
he's worth every $30 million.
Yeah, 100%, dude. Him and Simeon both, like Simeon this year,
hit 2 home runs today.
Yeah.
By the way.
Yeah. So
he's worth every penny as well. Thank God.
I love that the offense has the explosion that they're having, and if we can get that bullpen back in shape and they can start pitching well, which Leclerc has done great the last couple of games.
Yeah, hold your breath, bro.
Yeah, I mean, they almost gave this game up today.
Yeah.
Which so we need better performances out of the bullpen. But anyway, if we can get that division and go into the fucking playoffs, anything can happen. Like we've always said that. Once you get in the
100%.
postseason, it's a different ballgame. It's a whole different season, actually. Like
It is. You just basically start over. You're like, fuck everything. Let's go out there and win some fucking baseball. And I am. You know why I feel good about that? Because I have Bruce Bochy as my manager.
Yes.
He's won 3 goddamn titles.
Yes.
He knows what the fuck it takes.
He does.
And so I'm fucking really confident going into that. And our offense. I'm confident in all of it.
Yeah.
So, and I'm confident in some of the pitchers that we have. Montgomery, which when I was at the game last, pitched 7 innings, no runs. Monty was on fire.
Yes.
So I'm okay with that. Scherzer apparently is like throwing a little bit like might be ready for the postseason.
That would be fucking amazing.
He's like, he was throwing from 200 feet long toss.
Oh, that's good.
And like, he's like, I'm good.
That's
like,
a good thing.
He's like, I'm trying to get there.
Yeah.
And that's great. But I hope he didn't fuck his shoulder up or something. But anyways,
Right.
Some of these pitchers I don't feel too bad about.
No, I don't.
I really don't.
I don't either.
Dunning's been great. Like, I mean, some of the guys that you didn't think there was going to happen, bro, you're like, holy shit.
Yeah, yeah.
But then when the offense picks them up, it's like, you're good to go.
Yes.
There's no pressure there. There's no pressure on the bullpen, especially when the starters go farther. So it's a chain of events, dude.
Yeah.
And they seem to be there was a kink in the chain. It seems to be straightening out right now with the offense and the pitching and everything. To me, what I'm watching,
Yeah.
it seems to be straightening out right now.
Yes.
So that's all I'm going to say. And I'm pumped about that. And by the way, I just want to say real quick before we move on to the NFL, because that's what we're getting to next. As far as the Angels go, Shohei Ohtani, we didn't say this last week, but he shut down. He had surgery on his elbow. He's done. He's played his last game as an Angel, 100%.
Oh yeah, yeah. He's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not coming.
He's not. He's done.
Yeah.
The surgery on his elbow was, I didn't see, but like it had to be Tommy John, right?
Yeah. Well, they said that he's not pitching next year.
Exactly.
So
he's getting ready to hit.
He'll be ready to hit next year, but he will not pitch a single game in 2024. Yeah, yeah.
It's Tommy John.
Yeah.
Has to be.
This guy just lost millions of dollars.
Yeah. Would you
Thank
still?
you, Aubrey.
Would you
Go
still
ahead and Venmo me and Sam.
Yeah,
Thank
exactly. Yeah. Would you still sign him?
I would. I would not into a massive fucking deal.
How much?
I would give him because he'll probably be ready to pitch in 2025. So I'd probably sign him to like a 5-year. I don't know, like a Mike Trout. I'd sign him to like a Mike Trout.
$400 million?
Yeah.
Oof.
I mean, he's coming back to pitch in a year.
Yeah, but you don't know what you're gonna get.
Yeah, you don't know that, but still, I mean, he's gonna get that anyway.
No way, dude.
He's gonna get that anyway from somebody. You're gonna have to. You're gonna have to pay him something like that.
I'm not doing it.
What's your like max like per year? I mean, like 35 million
30.
a year, 40 million.
I'd say 30. 30.
Okay.
We don't know what we're gonna get, and he's got to like understand that. Is in my opinion, dude. I think he's gonna. What I think would be smart, if he really believes in himself, would be like a 1-year deal, just to hit.
Yeah, yeah.
And then be like, okay, I can pitch now, and then prove you can pitch, and then sign like a 5 or 6-year deal.
That would be the
Maybe, I don't
if his
know.
agent is smart, he'll just get him a 1-year deal with somebody for like 30, 40 million to hit. And then
I mean, obviously he can hit still.
Yeah.
Because he's a great hitter.
Well, yeah. And then
I would sign that long deal.
Yeah, yeah.
And be like, by the way, he can still pitch.
Right.
And then I think that's what I would be comfortable with.
Yeah.
So, anyways,
We'll
I don't know
see.
if that's going to happen, but I'm just
Right.
saying. And then, by the way, also on the Angels, they're open to trading Mike Trout.
Well, they should. Yeah, they should.
Yeah.
If I'm Mike Trout, I want to do that
Yeah.
because this team,
I'm sure that's where it's coming
they're
from.
fucking awful, dude.
He's like, by the way, I want out.
yeah, their franchise is terrible.
He's stupid for signing that deal.
Well, first of all, they were stupid for not trading Ohtani and going for it.
Exactly.
And then they made the trades that did absolutely nothing for him, which they actually DFA'd all of the people they traded for.
yeah, they were like, see ya. Giolito's like
Yeah.
pitching for somebody, like the Guardians.
So, I mean,
Or excuse me, the Indians.
so if I'm Mike Trout and I'm watching them,
Cleveland
like,
Indians.
yeah,
We're not stupid here.
Yeah. If I'm Mike Trout, I'm like, you guys are fucking awful, and it took me this long to figure this out. Please trade me.
Yeah, exactly.
Because Otani's gone, bro.
100%.
If you couldn't win with both of those, you're not just winning with Trout now, who's getting older, obviously, and he's always hurt all the time. I would try to get out of there.
I'd be like, get me the fuck out of here. I actually want to play playoff baseball. I've
Yeah.
had one playoff series in my entire career, and like ever since then, nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah. I don't blame him at all.
He's played in like 2 playoff games or some shit.
I
or
don't
3.
think he's played in any, has he?
He has.
Oh, has
They
he?
made the playoffs once, yes,
Okay.
with him. But it was like they 3 games.
They
I
had
think.
like swept or
They
whatever.
swept. Yeah, I
Probably.
think they were swept.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he's one of the best outfielders of all time, probably. One of the best hitters.
One of the best players.
Yeah, one of the best players.
It's wasting away.
And his talent is getting wasted.
As a baseball fan, I want to see that guy playing in October, November.
Yeah. You want to see the best guys playing in the postseason.
Exactly. I mean, that's not crazy to think.
Yeah.
So yeah, not going to be at the Angels. That's for sure.
I wouldn't mind if the Rangers made a move on the guy. But I mean, we got Evan Carter, so
Yeah. I think our outfield's okay. Which, by the way, I want to say real quick before we move on to the NFL. Not only obviously our top prospect Evan Carter's here, he's kicking ass. Our 2 other prospects that are really high, and we're going to mention these guys probably a lot. That's when baseball talks on them. Wyatt Langford and Jack Leiter both were promoted to AAA, so they're one step away from the majors.
yeah.
Now, Jack Leiter has been in the minor leagues for 2 years, so that's a familiar name.
Yeah.
His first start was last night for AAA. Didn't go that well. I was reading about how it was rainy, everything. Don't judge his start. Blah blah blah. He pitched like 3 1/3 or whatever, and people said it wasn't that bad as it looks. So whatever, we'll see. Now, the other guy, Wyatt Langford. We just drafted this guy this year. He's already at AAA. He will be in spring training next year, possibly on the major league roster. This guy is just nothing but, well, he's hitting everywhere.
Yeah.
And by hitting, I mean hitting 400, 350,
Yeah.
destroying the ball.
Everywhere the Rangers have put him from start to where he is now, he's dominated.
Yes.
He's just
That tells
you can't
me
get him out.
That tells me that guy is special.
Yes.
There's a reason he's gone up
Yeah.
and up and up. Like when they moved into AA, I was like, oh shit. Like he's right there. And then
Right.
he was hitting like 430. I'm like, can you call him up now? And they're like, let's move him up to AAA.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden in AAA, he's doing nothing but hitting.
Exactly.
And I'm like, are you this guy is for real, dude.
yeah.
I mean, really, for real.
Yeah.
And he's not gonna be on the team this year because it's too late.
Yeah, it's too late.
But spring training next year,
Oh, he'll.
I have no indication he's not going to make the roster.
He'll definitely be in as a spring training invite.
Oh yeah,
See what happens, and he could very well make this team
yeah.
easily. Yeah.
We needed outfielders.
Yeah, 100%.
Evan Carter, Wyatt Langford, Garcia, Leody Taveras.
I'll take that outfield all fucking
That makes
day long.
my dick hard, guys.
Yeah.
Like super hard. Like I'm just like. Brrr. And we're talking about like, of course, Garcia made DH a little bit,
Yeah.
and I'm okay with that because he's like you said, he's older already.
Yeah. He's in his 30s
It took him
now.
forever to get to the majors.
Yeah, it did.
So
he's 32 or 31 or 32 now.
yeah, I know he's got a cannon as an arm. He does.
Yeah.
But so did Nelly Cruz, but he
You-
couldn't really play the outfield.
You could put him out there every once in a while. I would feel like him, or if you re-sign Garver, those two guys will be your DH kind of
Yes,
in and out.
100%.
Like,
Garver would be a great DH, by the way.
but if Wyatt Langford makes his team, man, I mean, and Evan Carter's up here as well, I'm fucking excited about the future.
I'm not sending Evan Carter anywhere.
That's an insane. I mean,
He's staying on my team.
we already have an amazing fucking infield as far as defensively and offensively. Lowe produces all the time. Simeon, Seager.
Oh, you want to talk about that for a second?
Young, who could have won the Rookie of the Year if he didn't get hurt.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
And then you put Langford, Carter, and then Garcia and Tavares in
Jonah
your outfield.
Heim is your catcher.
This is an insane team already.
Yeah. It's just about the pitching.
Yeah.
And by the
Exactly.
way, I want to say real quick, people out there that hate Lowe, I don't get it.
He's solid, bro.
I do not get it. He has over 160 hits. He hits 270. He hit 300 last year. What else do you want from your first baseman?
Yeah. Well, people who say that they have the worst sports takes of all time,
Yes.
and worst takes of all time as far as anything goes.
Yeah. I just don't get it. Like, I can understand you don't want him to hit third. That makes sense.
I get it. Yeah, you can drop him down.
Yeah. Drop him down.
Seventh, whatever.
Yeah. I'll be okay with that. I'm just saying he's a really good first base. He made a play today that won the game.
Exactly.
So I'm not going anywhere with that guy.
Yeah.
He's staying right there. As far as, and by the way, he plays every fucking day.
Yeah, he never gets a day
Do
off.
you realize how hard that is?
Yeah.
Every day he's in the lineup, plays every day, just like Marcus Simeon and Corey Seager if he doesn't get hurt. But Corey Seager will go in the IL, unfortunately.
Yeah,
you
he
can
will.
bet on that every year. Corey Seager
Yeah.
will see the IL.
It sucks that he missed 40 games this year, but he never misses a beat when he comes back, though. That's
No.
the good thing about Corey Seager.
True. Yet. True.
Yeah.
True. He's young still.
Right.
And Josh Young wouldn't miss a either if he didn't have any injuries. But I'm just saying, Nate Lowe, the hate for Nate Lowe, I just do not understand.
Right.
We have a solid first baseman. We have not had that in forever.
Long time.
So, anyways, okay.
It's been such a long time.
Ah, Boston, baby. We're playing that after this episode.
Here we are.
Leaf just told me.
You know it.
Okay. I did say Nelson Cruz, bro, because he was the worst fielder that we've ever had.
Not a great fielder.
But he would have been a great DH.
Yeah.
Like fielding wise, we know.
Cost us a World Series.
Yeah, of course. Okay. God damn it. Move on, please.
Yeah. It's football time.
Move on.
Football
move on,
talk.
move on.
And I know fucking Tina and Jay's ready for me to talk about football.
All right. Let's get into it, dude. NFL week 3 this week, of course. It's been a great week. But not really at all. So Thursday night, we were here, obviously, as always. Thursday night stream. 49ers kicked the shit out of the Giants. We had obviously saw that coming. And I think a couple of people said that they would take the Giants and cover or whatever. And I was like, no, I'm taking the 49ers.
Yeah.
And the 49ers rolled 30-12. Not a shocker. So that's good for you with the bet. As far as that, Giants got rolled. Daniel Jones does not look like he knows how to play quarterback.
He's bad, and they overpaid for him, and he's overrated. And the Giants were overrated. The fluke last year, which we both said that.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I don't believe in this team.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Yeah,
Never have.
they're fucking bad.
Today, Falcons at Lions. Lions won 20-6. This is good for me because I picked the Lions to win this division. You picked the Falcons to win.
I did.
So I look good. You look bad. you were last week. You were praising Ritter.
Desmond Ritter, baby, he did nothing today.
Yeah. So I look good. You do not.
Oh yeah.
And those are the best days for me.
Yeah.
When I look good.
I get it.
I don't look good often, so I'm gonna soak that up. And Leaf would say the same.
He's gonna take that W.
Leaf would say the same thing if
Yeah,
it was
of course,
Flippler.
100%.
Yeah. Let's see. Another game that was really fucking back and forth. Chargers at Vikings. Both of
Yeah.
these teams were 0-2. Chargers win this game 28-24 somehow because we were watching the red zone. This game was going on.
Yeah.
It was back and forth, dude. And Brandon Staley made stupid decision after stupid decision, and somehow they win.
Yeah, I don't get it, man, because that guy's so bad.
I think he's such a bad coach.
He's not. Being 1-2 right now for them is I don't feel good about it, and it
No.
sucks for Justin Herbert because this guy makes so many bad calls, dude, during a game. they just got lucky that they won this game.
I don't. He's just not a good coach.
Yeah, he's
and
not,
they got
dude.
lucky they won. By
Yeah.
the way, the Vikings must be worse. They're 0-3. They're not making the playoffs this year.
This team won
You picked
13
them-
games last year. Yeah, I picked
you
them to
picked them to
win.
win the division.
Yeah, I did. That's not going to happen. I picked them to go to the Super Bowl, actually.
Yeah.
That's not happening. Can I change my pick?
Oh yeah, that's what you did. You picked the Vikings to go to the
Picked the-
Super Bowl.
I know I'm stupid as fuck, bro.
Oh God, dude, that is bad.
That is
I'm
fucking
sorry.
terrible. Yeah. I
I'm
was trying
sorry.
to be. I was doing bad stuff like Aubrey does.
Yeah,
I was just throwing teams out there.
and I'm an idiot too. By the way, I'm an idiot too. The Falcons, Lions. You picked the Falcons to win the division, but the Lions are not in the same division. That's my fault.
That's right.
That was just the beer talking to everybody. So relax. And matter of fact, it's great that this is how you know that I haven't had that much beer because I corrected myself on the podcast, not in the editing. So,
Dude, you can go back to all our episodes. We've said the wrong shit a
much.
lot.
dude,
So much.
start your own podcast if you don't think it's hard.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Next game, Saints at Packers. Packers win 18-17.
That was another
this
close game.
Is a
It was-
fucking joke. Dude.
Yeah, it was another back and forth game, but I mean, it was pretty terrible.
Carr
by
got
the way.
hurt.
Yeah, he did.
And as soon as he got hurt, the Saints did nothing because Jameis Winston was like, I
Yeah.
fuck her right in the pussy. I don't know what's my play call. I don't know.
Yeah.
And Jordan Love actually came alive because, dude, during this game, it was 17-0 at halftime.
Yes.
And the Packers scored all of their points, 18, in the fourth quarter.
18 unanswered points. Yeah.
In the fourth quarter.
In the fourth quarter. Yeah, it's crazy.
That's how bad the Saints are.
Saints are terrible.
Yeah.
If
What a joke.
Derek Carr goes down and you can't do anything else after that, it's pretty crazy.
Yeah, you can't score anything, guys?
Yeah.
Like, is there not a contingency plan here when our quarterback goes down?
Yeah.
Or no? So, no, apparently not. The Packers win. The Saints suck. But I picked them to win the division, actually, in the NFC South. I did pick the Saints to win that division. I do
I
remember
picked the
that.
Falcons.
You picked the Falcons in that division.
So I'm still
there's
in
the
good shape.
There's the
I'm
correction.
I'm
There's
sti-
the correction.
I'm still good shape there.
Yeah, you are. You are. Okay, Texans at Jaguars. Dude, Texans 37-17 win over the Jaguars. Jaguars, what the fuck?
I don't know what's going on, dude. This is such a slow start for the Jaguars. Like, we picked the Jaguars to win it. We both picked them to win their
Absolutely.
division.
I think more than us
But to lose 37-17 to the Texans is bad.
at home.
Very bad. Yeah, at home for sure.
This is so bad, dude.
And I thought,
How do you do this?
because Trevor Lawrence had such a great like kind of second half of his season last year. I thought like this was going to be his year. I thought he was
Carry
gonna
over.
Be, yeah, I thought he was going to be this was going to be a huge standout year for him. Has not been good so far.
27-40, 279, 1 touchdown, 1 interception.
Yeah.
Not impressed
Nope.
at all.
Nope.
Really weird.
Yeah.
The Texans are bad.
They're not good.
So that's a strange loss. The Jaguars, circle that as one of those ones where you're like, hey, be careful. Next game, Broncos at Dolphins, which was the highest scoring game I think ever. Dolphins win 70-20. That's not a fucking me saying something wrong.
That's not a Madden score, bro.
90 points in this game.
That's insane, dude. I mean, the Dolphins are fucking, dude. I said this earlier to Sam. It's like if Tua stays healthy, the Dolphins are going to be very fucking hard. They could be a real contender in the AFC. The AFC's stacked, by the way, but a lot of these teams.
Yeah, but
we've
who
been
can
ta-
beat them?
Yeah, I don't know.
Kansas City?
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. I want to see Dolphins versus Kansas City.
that could very much. If Tua stays healthy, that could be the AFC Championship game easily. Dolphins are crazy. And thank God I have Tua and Tyreek Hill on my fantasy team. Thank God.
Yeah, I'm just blown away by the Dolphins offense.
That's insane. Yeah,
Mike McDaniel has these guys on. Obviously, they play for this guy.
Yeah, he's a great coach.
Yeah.
And so he's got him going,
100%.
man. Like I said, is Tua stays healthy 100%, this is going to be a hard team to beat for anybody, even the Chiefs.
Yeah, I agree.
So,
Next game, Titans at Browns. Browns win 27-3. This game sucks so bad for so long.
Dude.
The only reason we were seeing this was because red zone. The Tennessee Titans are a joke.
they're a joke, dude. It's so bad.
It's so bad.
Tannehill's he doesn't look like he knows what he's doing back there, dude.
13 of 25, 104 yards, no touchdowns,
Exactly.
nothing.
Yeah, exactly. He's fucking so bad. And you have one of the best running backs out there, and he did absolutely nothing today because obviously you're playing from behind. But then they're not worried about Tannehill dropping back and beating them at all. So they can stack the box and stop Derrick Henry.
Exactly.
And you say, hey, let's let Tannehill beat us. He's not going to do it, obviously.
No.
By those numbers
so
that Sam just read off, he's not doing shit for that team.
No. And we saw this in some of the highlights, like how Vrabel does not believe in Tannehill because it's like 3rd and 12, and he's like, dump pass. And I'm like, okay, so they don't believe on
Like a little
Tannehill
swing,
because he's gonna throw a pick.
Yeah, exactly.
Like if you don't believe in your quarterback that way, shit's over.
Put that fucking rookie in, that Will Levis kid that they drafted.
Might as well.
Now, for sure, because that was a fucking ugly-ass game.
It was awful.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way Tannehill's showing you he's a great quarterback.
No.
He never has been.
No, he has not.
You know why, dude? Because he's from A&M. So that's why.
And there you go.
Shout out to Michael Crow.
Yeah.
A&M sucks.
His wife's hot, though.
Okay.
Of course, everybody that's in the NFL has a hot wife, but still.
Oh, I thought you meant Michael Crow's wife.
Oh, no. Brandy Crow is an attractive woman. I will say that.
Okay.
But
I was just confused.
Ryan Tannehill's wife is an absolute smoke show.
Yeah, she is. You're right. You're right about that. All right, next game is one that I've been waiting on you, and of course some people in our chat.
God damn it! I don't.
Buffalo Bills at the Commanders. Buffalo stomped the shit out of your team, 37-3 today.
Yeah.
Sam Howell looked horrible, bro.
Yeah, he did. The offense altogether looked bad.
Yeah, but he threw 4 interceptions today.
He did.
And not good. Not good at all. It seems like they ran the ball really well. Robinson had 70 yards.
Mm-hmm.
So Gibson, had a couple good, but Robinson was obviously tearing it up. But 4 interceptions. If I'm a Buffalo fan, look, dude, I'm like, we're all back to normal now.
Well, yeah.
So feels like the Commanders maybe stretching it a little bit.
Well, here's the thing. Looking at the schedule, I already marked this down as an L.
You should have.
Of course. It's the Bills. It's Josh Allen, one of the top 3 quarterbacks.
Yep.
Going into this game, Sam Howell, this is his 4th start, young guy, gunslinger mentality.
Yeah.
But the offense was very, very bad. Like, when they turned over the ball, so Sam Howell did throw 4 interceptions. They fumbled the ball too. They gave up 5 turnovers. You can't do that against a Josh Allen type of quarterback and the Buffalo Bills team. You're just going to lose that. You're going to lose that 100% of the time. So, the defense kept them in it though. That was the weird thing. For the longest time, it was a 2-possession game for like 3 quarters.
It was. We were talking about that.
Even after like 2 or 3 fucking turnovers, it was still 16-0.
Yeah.
So you still had a shot. But the offense did nothing.
The offense was atrocious.
And when the turnovers got worse than that, obviously Josh Allen's going to take over and exactly what he did, and it turned into a set 37-3 thing, which, yeah, I mean, you're not winning that game. Ever. You turn over the ball to the Buffalo Bills 5 times, you're losing the game 100% of the time. I don't care what team you are.
You had your chances.
Yeah, there's a ton of chances.
Sam Howell throwing interceptions bad. That 1 interception in his own end zone.
Yes.
Terrible.
Yes.
You can't do that.
Yeah.
You got to come up with
this
points
was
there.
Yeah. So they were playing from behind the whole time, and like I said at the beginning of the season, even after preseason, I said this guy has that gunslinger mode. He's going to go downfield. He's going to try to make things happen, and that's what happened. He got behind, and he felt like he had to try to make plays. Made some bad throws, threw some picks, and then I knew
put his own team behind.
Yeah, exactly. So
yeah,
it's one of those rookie things. I mean, he's not a rookie. He was a rookie last year. He only had 1 game, but this was his 3rd.
He's a rookie.
Yeah, pretty much. But
we're not counting that one game, bro. That ain't happening, bro.
Yeah.
Like, this is your first year as the guy. And you're going to learn that the NFL is very hard.
Yeah.
They're going to blitz you. They're going to put pressure on you. You got to learn what to do with the ball. And sometimes he did do the right thing with the ball.
Yeah, he did.
But there was other times where he broke out of the pocket and on the scramble or whatever, and then he fucked up.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's going to happen. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
Especially with the gunslinger type mentality.
Yeah. And I never did say I mean, Sam Howell's the guy and he's going to be the savior of this team, but I do like him. I like what I see from him. This is just a really bad game. A lot of quarterbacks have had
He's got to learn.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yeah. And like I said, I marked this down as an L before the season started. I mean, it's the Buffalo Bills, dude.
Yeah.
I mean,
they win. They win a lot.
They're good. They're a great football team. What you need to do now is take Sam Howell. The big thing about Sam Howell is, look, what are you going to do next week, which is a big game too. You're going to Philly to play the Eagles. It's a division game. How are you going to bounce back? We'll see what happens there. Just lick your wounds now. Get back in the film room. Fucking learn from whatever you did there.
Yep.
And then go from there. But obviously, I'm tipping my hat to the Bills. They're a great fucking football team. And I knew this was a loss anyway. It disappoints me that the offense looks so fucking bad. The defense looked good. Like I said, for 3 quarters, they kept us in it.
Yeah.
Giving up those turnovers and you're still 16-0.
Yeah, I mean, one of the touchdowns was a pick six.
Right. So you're like, what the fuck? I mean, they did great.
Yeah.
But then obviously more turnovers, and then it got out of control, obviously, in the third and fourth quarter. But I mean, that's going to happen when you turn the ball over 5 times to a great fucking team like this. So hopefully we, pick ourselves up from this and go into Philly next week and at least compete.
Mm-hmm. Can you? So you basically said it already, but like the Buffalo Bills are still really good.
Oh yeah, 100%. Well, I think I picked them to. I know I picked them to win their division. I think.
Well, they'll be. Yeah, probably they'll be.
But I thought they might. I don't know if I picked them to go to the Super Bowl.
They'll be in the divisional playoffs.
Yeah, I picked the Chiefs to win the Super Bowl again, but they're going to be deep in the. Yeah, I mean, it's the Bills, dude.
The Bills will be in the divisional playoffs.
Yeah,
with a chance to go to the AFC Championship, and then if you get there, play your best.
Yeah,
and you never. My point is, they'll be a good team. They're going to win their division probably. Well, it's a tough division because Miami's in that division.
Yeah. Well, what I've seen Miami do.
But I'm just saying, they're fine. The Buffalo Bills are fine.
Yeah.
And they will be fine. And they showed it today.
And also, man, I wasn't pumping up this team. I know they were 2-0, but I said they're going to win 8 games, which is a losing season. So it's like,
yeah, no, you did. You're right. You're right.
If they were to come out,
you're just smart. You know this.
Yeah, I mean, if they
not like 13 wins.
Yeah, if they came out and won this game, I would have shit my pants actually. So there's
I would have too.
No way I would
have been like, what the fuck?
Yeah, there's no way I was expecting this, but I will say I didn't expect
Sam Howell looked bad.
The offense to play so bad.
Sam Howell looked horrible.
Yeah.
You don't throw 4 interceptions and look good.
Right, exactly.
Look terrible. And you know what, though? He's got to do that.
Yeah.
In order to grow.
Well,
it is what it is, man.
The biggest thing about it is what he does after this. If he comes back.
Truth.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
If he has a shitty game next week, then I need to be like, maybe this is not. I
went through this with Romo, dude.
Yeah, 100%.
100% agree.
Well, you said his first game he threw what, like 5 picks or something?
Well, it was his first year, and he was facing the Bills, oddly enough.
Yeah.
And we had a great year that year, but he threw 5 interceptions that one game. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? And somehow we ended up winning the game, but it's still like he had that like fucking stupid, like, you can't throw that. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like in the end zone too. Same thing as Sam Howell. So it happens, but like you have to like, you hope the guy, which Romo was, you hope he's serious about his job, turns around and turns it around.
Yeah.
Which, Romo did. Now, couldn't win the big game, of course. That's well documented.
Yep.
But he turned it around. He stopped doing that bullshit. So you got to hope, and I'm sure he's like, I'm going right to the film room. Like, let's fix this with Bieniemy and everything. So we'll see. But it was a bad game. It's gonna happen, dude.
It's a very bad game.
It's gonna happen.
But yeah, I tip my cap to the Bills.
Do they trust the guy?
I think they do.
Okay.
Yeah. I tip my cap to the Bills and Tina and Jay.
Tina and Jay, the Bills can get.
But
also, by the way,
your
Brendan, the neighbor Brendan, he probably was like pumped tonight.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, their neighbor Brendan, not the Brendan that you think.
Oh, okay.
Their neighbor Brendan in Webster.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
But anyway,
which is an awesome guy, by the way.
Congratulations. Go fuck yourself. I still love you guys.
And he still likes to eat the country sweet sauce.
Yeah, I've been killing that shit. It's almost time for me to order some more.
Yeah, of
So,
course.
But anyway, fuck Buffalo.
Okay, Colts Ravens. Colts win 22-19 in overtime. Crazy game. Colts win this game 22-19. The Ravens, really?
That was an overtime game.
Yeah,
Right.
well, the Ravens.
Yeah.
You don't see that coming.
Right.
The fuck is going on over there? And then we only watched this game on Red Zone, and like it was just nuts, dude.
Yeah.
It was back and forth.
I mean,
And Gardner Minshew started because Richardson was hurt. And I'm like, dude, bad loss for the Ravens, right?
yeah, this is bad loss. They
Yeah.
were 2-0, dude.
Dude, Lamar Jackson was their leading rusher because that's all he can do.
That's all they can do.
I'm telling you right now, with the Ravens, it's a joke.
Yeah.
It's a joke.
They're man.
I didn't pick them to win this division. I never will, dude. Whenever
don't-
Lamar Jackson's the quarterback, I'm now doing it.
Lamar Jackson's he's not a good I know he won an MVP one year, but that's all he had. 1 year wonder. I don't think
He can't do anything.
I don't think this
he
is the
can't
guy.
pass really well. He just runs.
He's not the guy, dude.
No, I agree. I think he's
Yeah.
really good, but I just don't think he's going to win you the title.
No, he's not the guy.
Obviously, he lost to the Colts today.
Yeah.
Patriots.
With a backup quarterback, yeah.
Exactly. Gardner Minshew won today.
Yeah. That's wild. Yeah.
Let me know if you had that on your bingo card.
Yeah.
Patriots at Jets. Patriots won 15-10. Once again, the
Ugly
Jets
game.
have no Aaron Rodgers. They're sinking ship, and they should be ashamed of themselves for not trying to get somebody else besides Zach
Yeah,
Wilson.
100%, dude.
Zach Wilson at the, I think it was like the start of the second half. He had like 10 yards passing or some shit. He ended up with 157 because they had to pass all the time. This Jets team sucks. Without Aaron Rodgers, this Jets team is awful.
So
And
bad.
that fucking suffers for me with my fantasy team. Was Garrett Wilson with 5 catches, 48 yards.
Mm-hmm.
If it's Aaron Rodgers behind center, he has fucking 5 catches, 140 yards.
Yeah.
I hate Zach Wilson. And I bet the Jets fans out there really hate Zach Wilson.
Yeah.
You lost to the Patriots 15-10. Bill Belichick smiling.
Yeah. Boston Don smiling.
Boston Don smiling, bro. Our brother.
Yeah.
Panthers at Seahawks. Seahawks win 37-27. This was one of the afternoon games.
Yeah.
Panthers are 0-3 now. Andy Dalton started. Had 361 yards and 2 touchdowns. So Andy Dalton went off a little bit.
Yeah.
And all that. We didn't get to watch this game. But Seahawks won 37-27. Crazy, right?
Mm-hmm.
0-3 Carolina Panthers, bro. Frank Reich, what are you doing over there? Bears at Chiefs. Chiefs win 41-10. We got something to say about this game. Obviously, nothing about the game itself because Patrick Mahomes went out and passed for 272 with 3 touchdowns. Blaine Gabbert came in because he played cleanup or whatever. Blaine
Yeah.
Gabbert actually threw 2 interceptions in this game
Of course he did.
because it's Blaine Gabbert, right?
Yeah. And the Bears obviously didn't do anything with it.
Travis Kelce, 7 catches, 69 yards, 1 touchdown, and not only did he catch 1 touchdown, he caught 1 Taylor Swift in the in the press box in the suite actually with his parents. Donna Kelce sitting next to Taylor Swift up there. This has been a big rumor. We talked about this a little bit on our Thursday stream, I think. Not on this podcast, but on the Thursday stream. So obviously, Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift, that's a thing. It's around everywhere, dude. It's confirmed now because she was there with his
Yeah.
mom, sitting next to his mom. Travis Kelce's obviously dating Taylor Swift, probably fucking Taylor Swift.
There's something going on, yeah. And
Yes.
before today, I always thought it was like just a bit, right? Like for Kelsey's podcast and clicks and shit, and
Right.
to get more listeners, whatever. Which they probably don't need a lot more listeners. I mean, him and his brother have a podcast. They're both big NFL players. They're both Hall of Famers.
And it
So-
blew up. The podcast
it-
blew up because they went to the Super Bowl together.
Right. And so I thought maybe this was just to kind of fuel that fire. But now seeing her in a fucking suite next to his mom, cheering him on like crazy, I'm like,
Wearing Chiefs gear.
this is fucking for real. And I hate it, dude. First of all, I'm not a fan of Kelsey. He's annoying. I respect his game. He's gonna go down as one of the best tight ends of all time, probably the best. But
yeah, that's debatable.
I mean, it's gonna be close.
We can talk about
once
that.
he's done. Yeah, I mean, who knows? But he's annoying.
I hate him.
I don't like him.
Me neither.
And I fucking hate. Like I said, I fucking hate him now.
Yeah, this is
obviously you guys know we've done this so many times. I've talked about her all the time. I love Taylor Swift. I want to fuck her. I want to have intercourse with her for sure. I want to be the one to impregnate her. By the way, but it's never gonna happen for me. Obviously, I'm just a dude. You know.
Yeah, you're one of many dudes.
Yeah,
that
wants to do that.
Yeah,
but he's a lucky bastard, man. Fuck that guy. I hate him.
Yeah, it's obviously a real deal now.
Yeah, it is. 100%.
And it blew up. It blew up on media everywhere.
Well, there's no reason for her to be at that game if it's not a fucking real thing.
And
right?
of course the camera's gonna find her.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Of course she couldn't just be in the stands randomly.
She
went to the suite with his mom.
Yeah, she's not going anywhere without people knowing.
Of course,
obviously, because
well,
she's
that's
so
true too.
Huge.
Yeah, that's also very true because, dude, she is literally and our buddy Aubrey on the podcast said this. She's on the level of almost Beatles level.
Yeah, like Michael Jackson, Beatles level. Elvis Presley when he was, all those. Yeah, she's
everyone knows. Get her. It's crazy to think that, but it's true.
It is. Yeah. So, whatever, man.
You're depressed.
I hate it.
Your team lost today. You're depressed. And Taylor Swift was at Travis Kelce's game.
My team lost. It's pretty much confirmed that one of the guys I hate the most is banging the girl that I like.
I'm sorry, brother.
It's bad. It's a bad day.
I'm sorry.
It's a bad day.
I apologize.
Hey, you're also in the dumps today as well.
Yeah, let me get on
this. Because of Travis Kelce fucking Taylor Swift.
Yeah, let me get to this game, which is the next game on. Which is the Dallas Cowboys at the Arizona Cardinals. Woo. Which the Cardinals win 28-16. Shut up. And look, dude, I had this dirty feeling going in. First of all, on yesterday, I wasn't even thinking about the Cowboys. My mind was completely on the Rangers.
Yeah.
we got playoffs to make. Got a big fucking thing. And then I woke up today and I was like, okay, Rangers still got a sweep. But at the same time, we're the Cowboys are going to the Cardinals. Got to win this game. I know everybody's thinking it's an easy win. We're favored by 13. I didn't like that.
Yeah.
I said minus 13. I was like, I don't like that. I just didn't like that. And then it came out today that our two offensive linemen, Biotish, center, and Zach Martin, Pro Bowl Hall of Famer.
Guard.
Both out.
Yep.
Yeah, guard. Out. Hall of Famer, first ballot. Out. Completely out. Left tackle, Tyron Smith. Questionable with a hamstring or whatever. Just make something up for that guy. He misses games all the time. And I've said this on this podcast. I'm so tired of Tyron Smith. I am so tired of this guy. He fucking can't play a full season. If he can't play a full season, get fucking something else in position. Get rid of the guy, okay? So he didn't play a fucking snap. He was in pads on the sideline, though. Didn't start. He was on pads on the sideline. I was like, I'm just in pads over here. I'm like, what are you doing? What the fuck? So 3 offensive linemen were out of this game. And I told Leaf, and he can tell you this, before the game, I was like, dude, I feel terrible about that. I think they're going to lose.
Here's exactly what happened. I was here for the start of the game, obviously. The game started. Cowboys kicked off to the Cardinals. Within the first 2 plays, the Cardinals went down, gained a couple big yards on both plays. Sam's like, I don't like this. He said, this is exactly what we said. We're going to lose this game. And I was like, it's fucking 0-0 right now. And
I can just tell.
And then they actually went down, kicked a field goal. He's like, I don't like this. This is bad. And I was like, bro, there's 10 minutes left in the first quarter, bro. And I was like, all right, we'll see what happens, man. But the whole time, dude, Sam was like, this is one of those games we're going to lose. We've already lost it. Dude, Sam threw in the fucking towel within the first fucking possession
Because I know this team, dude.
Yeah. He's like, I was like, holy shit. And I was like, nah, the Cardinals are going to fuck this up. Because it's the Cardinals. They lost to the goddamn Giants. They gave up like a 20-something whatever point fucking lead.
Yeah.
So I was like, the Cowboys, obviously.
Nah.
But then, yeah, I saw Dak.
But you knew.
It's Dak, bro.
You knew. I told you this. I'm telling you right now, we're going to lose this fucking game. So Leaf is my witness.
Yeah.
I mean, I was that way the whole time because I was like, I feel horrible about this game.
Well, then obviously, and then in the middle of like the first quarter, it was 9-0 already, and like the Cowboys had scored 70 points, and they only gave up 10 points, but they gave up 9 points to the Cardinals in the first quarter. So I was
exactly.
He might be right. This might be one of those games.
I told you.
Yeah.
I told you. And you got to credit the Cardinals defense for keying in on most of the game, keying on Parsons, obviously.
Yes.
Anybody that doesn't key in on Parsons is a fucking moron.
Yeah, exactly.
He had a sack, and a couple things, and Lawrence played really well, but like I just felt from the beginning of this game when the linemen were out, there's, by the way, too many fucking penalties. Oh my god.
I was about to say that was the other thing.
How bad is this team whenever you have like 15 penalties or whatever it was?
A ton of pre-snap
It had to
penalties,
be
too.
so many. Let me look real quick.
I think it ended up being 13
officially, but there was more than that because they didn't accept a couple. So
Right.
I'm going to say 15 total penalties. They don't. If you don't accept it, they don't count it. But it's a penalty to me
Yeah.
because your team fucked up.
Right.
So 15 probably total penalties, over 100 yards. That's not a good team against the Cardinals. Dude, the Arizona Cardinals are trash. People are saying this is going to be the worst team in the NFL. And they should be because they suck. And I'm saying that.
They signed their quarterback a month ago.
And if you, exactly. And if you're sitting there saying that this is not a bad loss, I'm here to tell you that it is a bad loss. And this is exactly what you get for saying the Cowboys will win the Super Bowl after 2 games. This is what you get. I said all along, I'm like, dude, it's 2 games against the Giants, who are terrible, and the Jets, who have no Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Awful. And this is one of those losses. I'm like, welcome to reality with the Dallas Cowboys. This is exactly what you get. They're not a good team. They're not. They're not. Okay. Let me take it back. They're not a great team. They're a good team. They'll win.
They're not elite, is what you said. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They're not even close to that. They'll win probably 12 games still.
Mm-hmm.
But this is one of those games where you're just like, should have won that one, you fucking idiots.
This was such a bad loss. You lost by 2 possessions to the Cardinals.
And by the way,
you're not going to San Francisco, which you're going to have to go to the Super Bowl.
100%.
You're not going to go to San Francisco.
You got to beat San Francisco. You got to beat the Eagles.
Yeah, you're not beating San Francisco for sure. It depends on the Eagles. I think the Eagles have taken a step back.
But those are the 2 teams that were in the NFC Championship last year.
Yes.
So that's what I'm saying. You got to beat those 2 teams.
But right now, you're not beating the San Francisco 49ers.
Not at all.
On their home turf, which you're going to have to go through to do it because they're the best team in the NFC.
100%.
By far.
Yep.
So anybody out there fucking thinking, oh, it's just a bad game or whatever. No, you're fucked.
And
you're fucking fucked, dude. This was such a bad game.
So bad.
They had like 200 rushing yards on you.
Like Leaf said, I said it from the first drive. I was like, I feel bad about this game.
Dude.
They're going to lose.
Dude, like there was like a little toss pass that went for like 20 yards. He's like, we lost this game. I was like, dude, that was the first play of the game.
Dude, it's just like, dude, I'm telling you, like, I know this fucking team, dude.
Yeah.
I just know.
Yeah.
When they play like that, I'm like, this game's over, bro. I just know. And let me just tell you this real quick, that we had a chance to like come back in this game.
Yeah.
But guess what? Dak threw a pick again.
Yes.
And I'm like, there he is in the end zone. I'm like, there he is.
Yeah, the second half, the Cardinals were fucking atrocious in the second half.
They did nothing.
They had Cowboys had like the time of possession in the second half dominated and yards. I think the Cardinals did 15 plays total in the second half, and they still won.
All day, I knew Dak was going to throw a pick because he has to win the game.
Yeah, we were sitting there
And
waiting
he doesn't
for that.
do it.
When he did it, we were like, oh, this is what both of us were like, oh, this is what we were waiting for.
I knew it was
Yeah.
coming.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what he did. Because I've been saying this for fucking 2 years on this podcast, everybody. He ain't the guy. I've been saying it. Let me back up real quick. He ain't the guy.
Yeah.
God damn, how many times do I have to say it?
Yeah, he's not.
He fucking sucks.
This is not the guy that's going to win you a Super Bowl, 100%.
Is he
Year
good?
8,
He's
dude.
going to be good. He's going to be good. But when it counts,
He's
going
another.
to throw a pick.
He's another Romo.
So bad. I can't stand it. I don't know how many times I have to fucking say this, dude. I say it all the time to everybody out there. They think I'm a hater. I'm like, how many years do you have to sit there and look at how bad Dak Prescott is, dude?
Yeah.
He's so bad
Yeah.
when it counts. That's it.
Yeah.
I don't want him. I don't want him.
Yeah. When it's crunch time, dude, I would put in Cooper Rush before I let him go.
100% because
Yeah.
he's going to be safer.
Yeah.
Dak is so bad.
Yeah.
There we go. Therapy over.
Aubrey texted said, tell this guy to calm down.
No, I'm not calming down.
Okay, yeah, I'm not going to tell him to because, dude, that was such a bad loss, dude.
So bad. So here we sit on Sunday night. We're going through a Sunday night game right now. Steelers at Raiders. I don't know the score, actually.
I
Let
think
me
it's
click
tied
on that.
7-7. Dude.
It's 10-7
10 to 7 now.
Steelers.
Yeah, yeah.
So there you go. And then we do have 2 Monday night games. And I think they're going to keep doing that because of the strike,
Yeah, yeah.
apparently. So Eagles at Buccaneers tomorrow, Rams at Bengals tomorrow. When this podcast audio comes out, those games will be over. Hopefully the Buccaneers win for both of us, actually, because fuck the Eagles. Because we don't like the Eagles, bro. They're in our division. We don't like them.
What the hell?
We don't like them. Cancel that call.
I don't know what's going
Did
on.
he call me? No, he did not. Rams at Bengals. We'll see tomorrow. Like I said, the audio of this podcast will come out after these games. So
yeah.
we'll see if Joe Burrow and the Bengals can actually win.
Yeah, they need to get back on track.
They gotta get
man.
back on track,
Yeah,
bro.
it's been bad.
They're 0-2. So, and they started off so slow last year. It's weird that they would do that again. But
If
Eagles
they,
at Buccaneers, both 2-0. God, please, somehow Baker Mayfield, please be the Eagles, please, for the love of God.
yeah,
For the love of God. So we'll see. But anyways, yeah, I do not like the Cowboys. Guys, oh God, if you listen to this podcast, you know I told you fuckers out there, and I texted some of you motherfuckers when they fucking said the linemen were out. I fucking knew it. It was a bad fucking feeling.
yeah.
And Leaf was sitting here watching me live, and he just told you all how I felt.
Yeah, it was
And
immediate.
I
it
knew
was
it.
immediate.
I fucking knew it, dude.
Yeah.
Like, and Dak, I was like, Dak's going to have to win this game, and we're fucked. We
Yeah.
are fucked.
That's not a guy you put it on his shoulders, dude.
Oh, God.
It's just not a guy. It's not like he's definitely not a top. Well, we've talked about this. We've said this for the last 2 years we've been on this play. He's not a top 10 quarterback.
I can't stand it, dude. And next week, the Patriots come here. And I mean, God damn it, dude. If you lose to the Patriots at home, I will. This is such a bad loss, dude. That's all I'm
It's so
saying.
bad.
This puts you back to reality, all you fucking Cowboys fans that thought we were going to the Super Bowl. Good fucking luck thinking that again, huh? Yeah, that's what you fucking get for thinking the Cowboys are going to the Super Bowl. And I fucking knew it. I knew it. And look, dude, I'm wearing a Cowboys shirt, but I just fucking knew it, dude. Like, pump the fucking brakes, dude. We beat the Giants and the Jets. With the Jets without Aaron Rodgers. I fucking knew it, dude.
Yeah.
This team's a fucking fraud, dude. We're exactly what we're going to be again because Dak Prescott is our quarterback. And I'm just going to say it out there all day, every day. He's not a good quarterback. He's not. Sorry. He can't win you the games. There you go. I'm done. I'm fucking done, dude. Take it over. Ugh. I passed out, bro.
Yeah.
What happened?
No, I agree with you, man. Well, we both said that. Like,
Just so sick and tired of it, dude.
it's so funny though. But the thing about it is,
You
like,
have a quarterback, at least it's his first year. I have this guy, it's his 8th fucking year, dude, and he does the same shit over and over.
yeah, exactly. But the funniest part about this, not for you, obviously, for guys who are not the Cowboys fans, after going 2-0, the whole thing started every year.
Yeah.
People are on social media. Super Bowl, we're going. This is the year. They do it all the time, dude. And then they come and shit the bed against a fucking Cardinals team, bro. Joshua Dobbs, bro. He signed with the Cardinals a month ago.
You don't have to tell me. You know me. I wasn't that guy that was like Super Bowl.
No, I know you weren't.
I was
'Cause
like,
know,
I'm texting
bro.
you, but I was just like, I'll trust it, dude.
But dude, the Cowboys fans around here are so funny, bro. They think that's the best team of all time, even though they haven't won a fucking Super Bowl in 27 years or whatever it's been.
Yeah, that's
It's
around
so
there.
funny.
28.
They haven't been past the fucking divisional series or divisional game since then.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
To the NFC Championship.
I mean, it just takes a 2-0 fucking 2-0 record for them to think it's fucking their year.
Yeah, it's 2-0 against the Giants. The Jets are like, God damn it, yeah.
Yeah, 100%, dude. It's funny. It's funny to watch.
So it drives me nuts, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, God, I got to get my blood pressure down.
Yeah.
and honestly, like the Sunday night game's on right now. Like we want to get over this episode for the second half so we can watch the second half. But we do have some funny things to end this episode on,
Good.
and we've had a great time. Obviously discussing it. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed my near stroke. All right. So I got a couple things here.
All right.
All right. I just want to say real quick, I just saw this out there. And this is one of those things, guys, I'm fascinated about. Leaf knows this as well. NASA detects molecule on another planet that can only be produced by life. Now, the planet is 120 light years away from Earth. And I just want to say this real quick. If you're a nerd, kind of like I am, and Leaf likes this as well, the planet is over 100 light years away. The James Webb Space Telescope, which is like one of the best telescopes ever, discovered a molecule called dimethyl. I nailed that. On a distant planet, which on Earth can only be produced by life. So they discovered a molecule that can only be produced by life on Earth. So obviously, guys, we're not alone in the universe. That's just what I wanted to say.
There's no way. There's no way we're alone.
We're 100 light years away with our telescope here,
This-
and we've discovered discovered something that can only be produced by life. We're not alone, guys.
Yeah.
that's what I was trying to say.
There's so many planets and galaxies out there. There's life out there. There's other life out there.
Yes, the planet is named K2-18b. It's 120 light years away, and it's 9 times the size of Earth.
Wow.
So, yeah. There's a lot of people out there. They're recording the podcast at the exact same time that me and Leaf are doing this right now.
Yeah.
And they're watching their football team do this. I'm just telling
They're
you right
watching
now.
their football team shit the bed against one of the worst football teams of all time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now. This is actual proof. If you're actually looking for proof out there, we have it.
Yeah.
We're not alone in the universe.
Yeah.
We can't get there, but we're not alone.
Mexico showed us, bro, last week.
Yeah. Mexico also showed us ET.
Mexico caught ET, bro.
They're about 35 years behind as far as the movies go. But there it is.
Yeah.
When did ET come out? Like 85
Oh
or
God.
some shit?
Yeah.
Like way longer ago.
Easily 80.
Like Drew Barrymore
early
was a
80s.
kid in that movie.
Yeah.
It was like 80s.
Yeah.
Like early 80s.
Like 83 or something.
Yeah, it's like way early
Yeah.
80s. Yeah. Drew Barrymore was a fucking.
She's like
she's like
10
5
years
years
old or whatever,
No,
yeah.
you listen to that. I don't think.
Probably.
Yeah, she's really young.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, this is actual proof. NASA has found this. We have proof. There's life out there 120 light years away.
Yeah, easily.
Pretty insane. The planet is 9 times our size. And I bet they don't have any issues as far as like terrorism or anything.
Probably not.
As far as I'm concerned, we're the only planet that does that. Because there's aliens out there that circle our planet and UFOs and shit, and they're like, God damn, this fucking species is all about destroying each other. Fuck this place. Well, fuck this shit, I'm out.
Yeah, we'll let them take care of each other.
Yeah, and they're just like, damn, they're going to fucking ram planes into buildings. It's stupid. So there you go. I just want to throw that out there, though. Okay? Next thing I got to end this is the obviously we're going for funny
Yeah.
and perverted, because that's, guys, if you listen to this podcast, you know. So last week, did you see a video that recently came out where you had Congresswoman Lauren Boebert sitting at a theater show, I guess, of Beetlejuice? I don't know what the fuck that is.
Yeah, like a yeah.
It's like a theater show. It was
Theater
pitch
show.
black, by the way. And she's sitting there and she's vaping, first of all, in the video. But also at the same time, her date reaches over and immediately grabs her titty,
Hell yes.
her right titty. And in the video, you can see him like not only grabbing it, but he's like squeezing it and
going to
playing
town.
with it.
Yeah, he's going
You
to
see
town.
this video?
Yeah. I have.
Yeah, he's squeezing it. Well, at the same time, her hand goes down to his crotch
Hell yes.
and starts rubbing his dick,
I love
obviously.
it. I already love it.
Yes.
Because, dude, I don't care what your
And by the
politics
way-
are. Lauren Boebert is hot. As
That's
fuck.
what I was just about to
She's
say.
fucking hot.
She's from Colorado. She's a congresswoman. And if you see a picture of her, she is extremely hot.
She is very good looking.
So I was like, damn, dude. Like, she goes to like a theater with her husband or something and just gets it on.
I heard
Like
it
it's
was
a
just
big
like,
thing.
I heard it was just like a date, like I don't know if it was
That's
like
the story I was going
Yeah,
to say.
yeah.
Congresswoman Lauren Boebert's hand job / groping incident at the theater happened on a first date.
Yeah.
First date. So she's on a first date, and there's audio out there. TMZ caught up with her, of course, because we want our Congress people to be out there on TMZ,
Yeah,
not
exactly.
actually working for us.
Right.
First date, and so she's out there in the theater, and giving HJs, not actually working for the people.
Right.
You know,
I'm okay with it though. Like you get a day off.
I mean, I'm not. She doesn't represent my area. She's in Colorado, so I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. But it's funny because I have some. Okay, so she's a conservative, right?
Yes. She
And I
is.
have some friends that are like, you know, they're on the left side.
Sure.
It's fine.
Yeah, sure.
And they're posting about it and making fun of it. I'm like, look, don't act like you didn't fucking jerk your boyfriend off in a movie theater at one point in your life. Everybody's done that.
Of course.
I did that when I was in high school.
Now she's dumb doing it in a
Me and my
theater.
girlfriend went to the movie Seven. Remember that? Brad Pitt?
Oh yeah.
What's in the box?
Yeah, great fucking movie.
I fingered my girlfriend during that movie,
That's a great movie, by the way.
but I didn't get caught.
But it's also a weird movie to do that because it's a thriller.
Yeah.
You need to pay attention.
Yeah, but I was like, I don't care. I'm fingering.
Great
my
movie
girlfriend.
though.
And then she was like, kind of rubbing. She did. I was like, I wanted her to pull my dick out, bro, but she didn't. But I was like, but she wore her like these super short shorts, and I could get in there, bro.
Nice.
And that's what I did. And you
Love
motherfuckers did that too. So if you're gonna, if you're gonna like pass judgment,
Like I said, and Leaf said, look at this picture of this chick.
she's hot.
Look at this picture.
She's
right here.
insanely
This
hot.
picture right here, Leaf, on my screen.
I want to see it, dude. Jesus Christ, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's crazy hot, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'm fucking my congresswoman all day long.
Oh yeah. You know what she needs to do? She just needs to get out of politics and
And
start
she
an
came out and
OnlyFans.
apologized and
Of course,
everything.
yeah.
Of course, she had to.
Of course.
But I'm voting for Lauren Boebert again. I'm gonna come.
Yeah. If I'm gonna move to Colorado just so I can vote for her.
I want to say that to her when I vote for her. I'm like, I'm gonna come.
I'm gonna walk up to her and be like, I voted for you. Do you want to go to a movie? I'll take you to a movie right now.
Yeah, just say that in the theater building. I'm gonna come.
Yeah, I'm gonna come.
And she'll know. 'Cause she'll be like, God, President Trump is my favorite.
Yeah.
I'll be like, I bet.
Dude, that's hot. That's hot, bro.
Dude, she is so hot.
Yeah, she is.
I mean, it is hot. It is hot.
Yeah,
I
it
just
is.
thought it's funny, like she's giving HJs
yeah.
in the theater.
Yeah,
like a
that's-
normal person.
She's
Dude, if I'm that guy, by the
she's
way,
a-
he was like
she's-
in the video. In the
she's
video,
a
he's
woman
like
of the people.
In the video, he's still like rubbing her tits, bro.
Oh, that's fucking
once
awesome.
Once she reached down to my crotch, I would have got off the titty and I would have been like,
Yeah.
I would just like sat back and been like,
I would
I would
have.
unzip my pants.
Yeah, I would pull it out.
Yeah, of
for
course,
100%
of course, of course. So there you go. There's your
There you go.
Congress people at work, everybody.
Sure. Yeah.
They are
the government
literally
doing it.
giving HJs. Unfortunately, no ZJs or BJs.
Right.
But not in Texas. Not in Texas. We'll see. If
Yeah.
it happens, we'll see.
Yeah,
Hey, you never know. It could be one of us. Eskimo Brothers podcast.
exactly.
And I would like Lauren Boebert to come on.
Yeah,
Because I'll be straight up and ask her, be like, why did you jerk this guy off in a theater?
yeah,
There's no filter here, by the way.
right.
That's not what we do. We won't do it. But there you go, man. There's episode 101. We're getting the fuck out of here. We're going to watch a little bit of, we're going to watch the rest of this Sunday night football game and
Continue drinking.
talk about life and drinking and all that in the next episode and how we can take over the world. And that's what we do. So thank you
Yeah.
guys so much for hanging out with us. If you're live on YouTube with us, man, thank you so much. You're the OGs. We know.
Yeah,
If you haven't come over and hung out with us on YouTube live, you need to do it. We're on YouTube live every time we record. Plus, every Thursday night during NFL seasons, we go out and we stream and we have a good time watching. It's like a watch party. It's so fun for us. YouTube.com/@Eskimo Brothers Podcast. Also, please follow us on socials. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, everything's at Eskimo Brothers Podcast. You can find us. We post a lot. I didn't post anything off the 100th episode because we were so goddamn wasted.
it's very dry.
I will pull some shit off this episode because I'm so pissed about the Cowboys.
Yes.
And Leaf is so mad about the Commanders.
Yeah,
So that's good content.
it is.
But make sure you follow us out there on all those, please. And then also at the same time, Leaf, we do post this. They're always on audio.
That's right. We release the audio version on Tuesday mornings. So if you're into listening to podcasts, go to the biggest ones are Spotify and Apple. You can find it anywhere. But if you're listening to us on Apple Podcasts, go to our page and then scroll down to the bottom there. You're going to find a section where you can hit 5-star review. And then underneath that, you can hit a review, write a review. Click on that, write a review, couple sentences or whatever telling how funny the podcast is. Do that for us. That helps us out a lot. If you listen to us on Spotify, go to our page. There's a little 5-star thing. You don't have to write a review. Just hit 5 stars on there. That helps us out, man. Like the algorithm and advertisers and all that stuff, that helps out a lot. So do that for us if you listen to the podcast. So thank you so much for that.
That's right. Thank you guys so much. We're starting a new century on this 101, dude. So thank you guys so much.
We hit 100. We're going to go to 200, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
And then we're just going to keep going. So join the ride.
We're trying to go to growth
Yes.
in the next 100 episodes.
Yeah.
It's got to be higher.
Get us to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, please.
Leaf will eat the bomb sauce.
I'll eat a whole goddamn plate of wings dipped in the bomb sauce.
I said I would eat a wing.
If we get to 1,000, I'll eat.
I said I'll eat a wing. I didn't say, well, not eat a wing, take a bite of a wing. Like, I can't do a whole plate. No way.
If we get to
I'll
1,000 subscribers on YouTube, I'll eat a plate. I'll eat like 6 fucking things.
Okay, there you go. You heard it here first.
There you
So
go.
get to work, people.
Yeah.
And we'll see you later. Thank you guys so much. Make sure you stop in on Thursday night. We got Packers-Lions for the Thursday night football game.
That should be
Which is a
one.
good game.
That's a divisional battle.
Exactly. Good game, too. They both won today.
Yeah.
It's going to be
exactly.
awesome. So cheers, everybody. Cheers, brother.
Thank you. Cheers.
This has been another episode of the Eskimo Brothers Podcast. Thank you for listening, and be sure to follow or subscribe to the podcast on your favorite podcast streaming service. And until next time, remember, an Eskimo Brothers bond is worth more than gold.
I don't even know why I try anymore.
Hey, how you doing? Where's the best? Hey, how you doing? Where's the best? Hey, how you doing? Where's the best? Hey.
I don't even know why I try.